Hi, it's Lady Adi from Unfrozen Ministries. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? A poem that was written over 200 years ago. It was one of my favourite poems. I can actually recite the first verse and the final verse. William Blake was just so brilliant at putting so much imagery into a poem that over 200 years on people are still referring to. And it was also very current because it was about creation, about how God could produce something as fearful as a tiger as well as something as peaceful as a lamb. And the two coexist, or do they? Now, today it is Easter time, and I'm just absolutely amazed at how tigers have come into my thoughts. I came across this leadership or business story. You may have heard it about two gentlemen who meet a tiger and their reaction. So sit back, get comfortable, and I'll tell you the story. There were two men who were friends and they planned a journey together. They wanted to go deep into the forests and find fauna and flora. They knew the dangers, but they had hoped to keep their eyes open and find a tiger. When they did, they realised their mistake, because the tiger, a saber-toothed tiger, was ready to pounce, ready to come at them and absolutely eat them. What did they do? Well, one looked at the other grabbed their training shoes and were putting them on as fast as they could. And the other one said to him, "Why are you doing that? You can't outrun a tiger." And he said, "No, but I can outrun you." Now this is a story, a leadership story, which is kind of told in business to actually say how much we need to be ahead of our competitors. It's related as a good story, a story that actually you putting yourself in front of somebody else is the best way in business to get ahead, get your 1% chance of getting the sale, getting the success, getting whatever it is that you need to do to take advantage. But let's look at it from a point of God's kingdom. How would the story work if Jesus was involved? How would the story work if a Christian was there instead? Perhaps it would go something like this. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. There were two colleagues who got to know each other a little bit, but not very well. But they still decided to travel and have a journey of a lifetime. Took many years of planning, took ages to get the sponsorship ready, but finally they went to a foreign land to go deep into the forest to find flora and fauna. They had hoped they would see a tiger, but when they did, their expectations were just out of this world. Not only was it the most beautiful creature they'd ever seen, it was going to be the last creature they would ever see. They knew beyond a doubt that the tiger was going to pounce and their lives would be ended. They turned to each other to look, what do we do? And one noticed that the other had got his running shoes out. "What are you doing?" he said. "You can't outrun a tiger." "No, but you can." And the friend handed him the running shoes. And in so doing, his friend got away and he sacrificed his life for his friend. Does this not sound familiar? A little bit like the Easter story which we are celebrating at this time? Yes, Jesus would put himself in front of the tiger for you. He put himself in front of the angry mob, just as fearsome. He put himself on a cross and died for you and for me. Some sacrifice. And he even said, there is nothing finer than when one man lays down his life for another. I wonder if we were less competitive and took some of that into business, how different things would be. If we could actually give a bit of sacrifice, less ego, and perhaps be just as successful. We are certainly successful in God's kingdom, and how different that is to the way we live today. Some thoughts, let me know yours. Lady AD, have a very happy Easter. Think of tigers as you bite down on your Easter eggs. Have a very happy Easter. Keep unfrozen.